records management. She also holds a master's trainer certification in workforce excellence. Her true passion is within the community, developing programs that empower others to become stable and self-sufficient. As a youth and young adult services program manager, she is committed to improving the workforce outcomes of the youth and young adults within the Southern Maryland region. It is her daily goal to be a picture of grace, wisdom, and leadership. Why don't you help me join and welcome our guest speaker, Norma Dorsey.
Graduating class of 2016 of Woodland. I really feel that you have worked hard to accomplish what you have accomplished, to pursue your goals, and to be here today. So go ahead, yes, young man. Believe in yourself and you will be unstoppable. I want to take a moment, although accolades have gone forth. And as I said, I count it an honor to be invited here today and acknowledge the staff here at Woodland. The work that they do, it is no easy, right? It is not. I want to acknowledge the director, the teachers, the faculty members, the volunteers, the visiting dignitaries, and all of the community leaders, and the family and friends and neighbors and all that have supported you to reach this goal of being here today. To you, the 2016 graduating class, I would say that you already believe in yourself. You already know that you are unstoppable. You see, because I know that you probably came through the doors with lots of barriers, lots of challenges, lots of fears, lots of anxieties. A lot of things may have happened along the way. But when I speak facts. And I say, you believe in yourselves already, and you are unstoppable. The fact is that you are sitting here today. Very short window of time to talk to you all, and if anybody here knows me, they know this is going to be a hard thing for me to do, because I'm a talker. So, what I want you all to be encouraged by is, because like I said, you already believe in yourself. You already know that you're unstoppable. I want you to today to not stop where you are. I want you to continue to learn. I want you to continue to grow. I want you to take a moment, sometime this week, maybe even today, and assess yourselves and say, what is my next goal? What is my next goal? What do I want to do? You already know that you believe in yourself. You already know that you are unstoppable. Again, the barriers and challenges that may have come up against you, it didn't stop your flow. It didn't stop you from arriving at this point here today. So I want to encourage you to set your goals. Not only set your goals, I want you to write them down. And so that you have something visual to look at. I myself, I make new goals every year. And I put them in a frame. And I look at them. And I keep them before me. And I read them every day. You have to keep them fresh before you so that you will be successful. I want to read to you 12 things that successful people do differently than unsuccessful people. Number one, they create and pursue goals that are realistic and attainable. Number two, they take decisive and immediate action. They don't sit around and wait for someone else to come along and make something happen for them. They do it for themselves. They focus on being productive and not busy. They make logical and informed decisions. They avoid the trap of trying to make things perfect. They work outside their comfort zone. They keep things simple. They don't overcomplicate things for themselves. They focus on small, continuous improvements. They measure and track their progress. They maintain positive outlooks as they learn from their mistakes. They spend time with the right people. They maintain balance in their lives. And I want to back up to number 11, right? They spend time with the right people. When you're writing your goals, you have to know who needs to be in your circle. Not everybody needs to be in your inner circle. You need to surround yourself with like-minded people. At one point in time, my goal was to have lots of money and to become wealthy. And that's still my goal. And I'm still just working on it. So someone once told me, they said, well, you're going to have to change your folks that you're hanging around with. They said, because if you're hanging around with 9 broke people, then you know what? Keep it up, and shortly thereafter, you will be number 10. So I took that to heart. So that means if you are pursuing a career in carpentry, culinary arts, whatever it might be, surround yourself with like-minded people when it comes around to your goals. I want to tell you a brief story about a young lady that I know. She grew up in a rural county. She came from a 2-parent family home. Everyone thought that this was the perfect family. There were no problems. Thought she had the best mom and the best dad. She was the last of 10 children. Around about the time when she was about 9 years old, her father became an alcoholic. Everyone knows that the father is the center of the home. The mom began to be sick often. So the little girl became pretty much under the care of grandmother, aunts, uncles, so forth and so on. So we all know that when you don't have those 2 parents, in the family, the child will suffer from that. But this little girl had a dream inside of her, and she said that when she grew up, she was going to help lots of young people. That dream went on with her all through the years. When she came to the teenage years, she did not have anyone to encourage her or to help her to believe in herself. When she became a young adult, she did not have anyone to encourage her or to believe in her, to help her to believe in herself. So there were times she had to encourage herself and make her dreams come true. That little girl that I'm talking about, that little girl is me. I wanted to give you someone real. Someone who you can say, you know what, a real person came and stood before us and talked to us and showed us that it can happen. I never gave up on my dreams. I knew what I had to do. I put a plan in place. I did not do it traditionally like most of you. I got married when I was 19 years old. Shortly thereafter, I had a child. I was somebody's wife, now someone's mother. School had to be put on the back burner. When the opportune time came, I put myself back in school. I worked it out for myself. I never gave up on my goals. You see, I believed in myself, and I knew I was unstoppable. Today, I stand here before you, graduates, parents, family, friends. I speak to you as well. If you have a dream, don't ever give it up. It is never too late. If you have a dream, put your plan in process and work it. Not only am I working with youth and young adults ages 16 to 24, I don't have just one program. I have 3 counties that I'm responsible for. Okay? So other people would have counted me out and said, well, statistics, right? Would have said, well, both of her parents, her mom is sick, her dad is alcoholic, we don't know what's going to happen to her. But it was a God